Hello, today you're going to be making a picture in the style of Jim Dine. Jim Dine used to love to do hearts, and this is going to end up being a pattern heart. You're going to take your piece of paper and you're going to need to fold it in half. You're going to fold it in half this way. Then open it up and you're going to fold it in half this way. When you open it, you will see that you have a big folded plus sign in the middle of your paper. You need to take a dark colored crayon, black or any dark color, and you need to trace over where the paper is folded, like this. Now, you don't want this line to be light. It needs to be very heavy and dark. Don't scribble scrabble over the top of it. You just want to go and press over that line, making it dark and straight like I am. It should look like a single dark line. This is what I don't want to see. You should not be coloring it like this. I'm not doing that. I made a single straight line and just made it dark so you could see it. Now, you're going to make a heart as the size of the piece of paper, a nice large heart. So, I'm going to start here. And I'm going to go around. I want it to take up the whole paper, not just one of the squares or rectangles. It's okay if it doesn't exactly match on each side because Jim Dine's hearts didn't always match. Now, remember how I said go over the black line? You're going to need to go over this black line also. So I'm going over the black line, making it nice and heavy and dark, but I'm not making it look like this. I'm not doing this and scribbling over it. I'm not trying to, this is not what I want. I want it to look like this. Now, in each of these sections of the heart, I'm going to put a different pattern. If you remember, patterns are like polka dots, stripes, zigzags. So in this pattern, in this section of the heart, I'm going to make nice large circles. Now, on this side, I'm going to make stripes. Now, on this side, I'm going to make zigzag lines. And on this side, I'm going to make another shape. This one's polka dot. I'm going to actually make checkers. Now, I'm going to get my colors and I'm going to start coloring in. Now, on where I'm going to color in, I'm going to do, when I do these polka dots, I'm going to color in the background first. Don't color in the dots. I'm going to color in the background. Now, when I color, I'm going to go in one direction. because it makes your artwork look so much better if you color in one direction. See how I'm coloring nice and dark? I want you to color nice and dark. Crayons look better than markers do if you color in one direction and you color dark. Now I have the background colored in. I can go in and color the circles. Now over here, I'm going to make these stripes red and white. So I'm only going to have to color half of what I need to color because this one will be red. The next one I'll leave white. This one will be red. Notice I'm coloring in one direction. If I need to turn my paper to color in one direction, I can do that. It's better for you to move the paper to color than it is for you to color in a different direction. Now, down here, I'm going to make a checkerboard pattern. So, I'm going to use blue and yellow. I'm going to do yellow, then blue, go all the way to those edges, yellow, blue. Now my next row, I don't want it to match. This row started with yellow, this row is going to start with blue. Now this row started with blue, so this row starts with yellow. Oh, this row started with yellow, so what does the next row start with? That's right, it starts with blue. This started with blue, so this last one is going to start with yellow, and I'm just going to have a smidgen of blue right there in that corner and right in this corner. Now, my last one, I'm going to make it, these zigzag lines, I'm going to make them pink and purple. Still coloring in one direction, still coloring nice and dark. Now, before you say, oh, I'm done, you're not actually done. What you're going to want to do now is you need to color around the heart in each square. So this square, I'm going to use the same green like I did in the pattern. My paper does not want me to color up in that corner. I'm using green, but I'm actually using a different green than I used on my polka dots. Now over here, I could use red. I'm going to start close to the heart and work to the edge of the paper because that's easier for me. You guys have room at your table, and I don't because I have to stay under the camera. Now, even though it's hard for me, I'm staying in the same direction when I color. It's okay if I get a little bit on the table. We can wipe that off. Now, I'm not going to make you watch all of this, but down here, I'm going to choose purple.